second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am recording. Why am I recording? Outside the fact that we just missed a tornado.
Hi, Lily. And welcome home. Welcome to the chat from your new apartment. Yay!
Did we have a second what?
Storage drawer comes right.
No.
No, those are expensive to make.
In a different pack, I ended up with 2 storage drawer controllers for some reason.
So we did have a lot of excitement just now with the whole tornado thing, and I've just checked the animals. They are good. They are good.
The more important thing.
A little bit before that, we had a great conversation, and
I'm being told this.
Firedale's asked, and Banane, I specifically said I had a question to ask Firedale, but I wanted to wait until you were here. Because I knew that you would want to hear the question too. It's a good question.
And the YouTubes and your stream would too.
Okay.
My question for Firedale is, Firedale, the burning question on my mind the moment Banane told me the secret of your skin. Do you in fact have a tattoo on your butt?
I do not.
Question.
That was a long delay before he responded. I think you do have a tattoo on your butt.
It took me a moment to realize that you were asking about me and not me.
About you and not you?
Yeah. About his real skin and not his MC skin. So Pat, you need to come look at Firedale's butt.
What? I could pass on that.
No. He'll get naked, he'll take it off.
Well, that so encourages me to want to do it more there, hun.
He's just gonna take a quick squat and you can peek. It's adorable.
Hun, you're starting to delve into some pretty dark territory here.
No. He has a tattoo on his skin. It's been there for the years that he's had this
usually
skin.
where you put a tattoo.
And they literally did the tattoo. Thank you, Hun's a good girl. Very good. So he apparently it started off as a conversation when Banane made his skin all those ages ago. Was if we put a tattoo, I wonder how long it would take for Hun to notice. And since I ain't never noticed, they finally told me. And they had a whole plan on how they would harass me when I was like, is that a tattoo?
Well, I was going to pointedly because if she saw it, it meant she was looking at my butt. At a very weird angle.
And you had
I mean, she had to be looking close.
You had to see.
And you want me to look? No!
Your stream missed it!
They did miss it.
Darn!
Even
They
more
missed
reason they should have
looking
been
at
on the multi-stream.
Firedale's butt.
Well, he's got.
What are you trying to say about my butt pack?
Then I don't want to be looking at it.
He's got a cute little heart tattoo on his right cheek.
Okay.
Firedale, I promised Corona we'd look at it when Pack was back because he missed it too. Okay, where?
Okay.
Now, Anesos, no, you don't have a. Hey, Anesos, do you have a tattoo on your butt? I don't know. I'm not gonna make assumptions. Anesos is running away. He's just like, stay away from my butt.
Nope.
Wow. This conversation today. Wow.
We didn't say no.
Oh, I'm hearing more wind.
Yeah, there's another wall collab. It's probably not going to do anything.
Well, nice that you didn't say no.
Okay, see, there it is. Nasos. Oh, see, look, Nasos is already looking up. Firedale, turn your butt. There you go. See, there's a little heart tattoo right on his butt.
Wow.
Isn't it adorable?
I can't believe I just looked at Firedale. I can't. The things that I thought maybe we would do today, that really never would have crossed my mind. I mean,
whoever just yelled quoted, I concur. Anessos, I cannot believe I just looked at Firedale's butt. Anessos 2017.
Wait, looked at? Did you say looked at or did you say
looked at?
Okay.
What did you think? I don't even. I don't know what you thought she said.
I thought you did something else.
But look, 2017. All
Did
right.
you think she said licked at?
No, we're moving on.
I love it.
This
That's
is
what I said.
an ASOS. I've taught you this before. She doesn't move on.
No,
No, I've been doing far now.
You
That
don't
was-
know how to move on.
Honey, it's stuck on my butt.
No, it was just.
Oh, you can move on. Okay, prove it. We're done. We're done. Prove it.
She wants to know now if Meteor has one on his butt.
Oh no, but he need double checked. There is not.
Okay.
So she saved me the need to peek it.
Instead, Banana just unwrapped his skin.
Yes.
Ew.
Okay, so now do you have like food going, and are you going to go back for? Have you eaten? What's the deal, babe?
Who are you talking to?
You
Me?
just
Oh, I
left
think I'm good actually. I had a pretty big sub or something like that. So, or
Okay.
giant sandwich. I'm good.
Giant sandwich.
Giant
Okay,
sandwich.
you guys, giant sandwich. Well, it is 6 o'clock. I want to take care of feeding Midlet.
Okay.
Oh, wow, it
That's
is
cheating, by the way.
I've not done
What?
anything.
I had
That's
to
cheating
feed
for
her
dropping the
myself.
subject by leaving.
I had already dropped the subject.
Pack, you didn't drop the subject.
You
were the
didn't drop
first
the
to
subject.
give
No,
it a
no,
ring
no.
on.
Why?
No.
I always
Yeah.
get
I'm not bringing up the
Yeah,
subject.
you-
I'm bringing up the subject of dropping the subject.
So you brought up the subject.
The
Isn't
subject
Of dropping the
doing-
subject.
Subject is
He's
not the
doing
subject.
that. He's doing that man
Well,
thing where he
technically, she
tries to
dropped the subject, so it
logicify.
doesn't matter what she does after that.
He's
Uh-huh.
doing that man thing where he tries to logicify himself right. I gotta feed a kiddo. I will be
Logicify
back.
himself.
Logicify.
Logicify himself.
That's a word.
right.
Logicify. Gotta logicify myself.
No, it ain't.
That's right.
The word of the day is butt.
Logicify.
No, the word of the day is dispenser. Dispenser is the secret word. Now, I have to.
Dispenser.
Dispenser
Dispenser.
is the secret word.
Did you miss that?
This.
Earlier, when
I needed her to remember the word dispenser.
He was on his personal
And she
log
actually
before he
remembered
logged in. Yeah, and he said, "Hun, later on in the day when I'm doing something, I need you to remember the word dispenser." So I did that whole the secret word is, and then he came on, and then the pack was
Okay.
on, and we were doing stuff, and he asked for it, and then I told him what it was. So when they said the word of the day is, I'm like, "Nuh-uh, we have established."
Word of the day is
The word
dispenser.
of the day is dispenser. Alright, I'm just gonna make some, reheat some casserole that we made yesterday. So
I
it'll
was
it
so
should
tempted
quick
to
for
be
midnight.
cheating and spawn in a cookie to give to her because she asked for a cookie.
I want a metal cookie.
Sadly, we
She
can't make
remembered.
Of course I did, baby.
One of my favorite lines.
cookies. Is what?
Oh, do you want a metal or a cookie? And you ask for a metal cookie.
Oh.
That took me. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
It's one of my best friends from the past. Her and her brother had a thing where she asked him after he did something congratulatory, like sarcastic. Well, congratulations. Do you want a cookie or do you want a medal? And he's like thought about it for a second. Goes, can I get a metal cookie? And it's become a classic thing for them, and I love that line. It is a beautiful line.
Excellent. Yeah.
Now,
Well done, friend of the past.
so how's EA doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
How's the thing going? For the crafting of the
I'm
thing.
not
That just happened.
I need to make a new robot.
Why do you need to make a new robot?
That the one I made previously doesn't have a crafting upgrade.
We only need 35 more packs.
And you can't upgrade an already made robot.
There's got to be a way to do that. That seems like something
The
very
way I
weird
found
that
out-
they're not modular.
The way I found on a GitHub issue was someone mentioning you can do it by using another robot to access the robot's inventory.
So to get around,
So in order to
another
make
robot,
you still need another robot. That's awesome.
That's good. That's good. Still very thundery out here.
I'm looking to. I want to see if there is a crafting tree someone has made. You know, for the black steel.
Tree?
You know, a list of things that you put together to get to black steel.
Oh. That wouldn't take much to put together, would it?
Well, I kind of did one on the ground here, but
put it on a clipboard and hang it on the wall.
But you can't really show arrows and stuff like that on a clipboard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So what are you trying to do with the clipboard and the arrows?
If you were going to make a crafting tree to show how to make well, to start with black steel, yeah. Black steel crafting tree. No! That don't show me Jack.
Why are you looking for Jack?
Ha.
Huh?
Does anyone remember the key? Dylan, you may know. What's the key combination to enable Unicode? It's not Alt. It's something. What else?
Alt plus? Alt numpad plus?
Okay, neither one of those is working. Oh, well.
Man, this thunder is ridiculous.
I know, it's not giving up today. That was after the...
Hey, Pac.
I see him.
You can copy-paste Unicode.
It would still be kind of difficult to turn that into a crafting tree for black and blue and red steels and all that stuff. It's just such a... Well, you saw the one that I have inside here, right? In the factory?
Mm-hmm.
It's convoluted.
You could do it outside of game pretty darn easy, but in game, I don't know.
Well, I was looking for one outside the game. I couldn't find one there either.
With the special signs, you can make the font bigger and smaller on lines.
Wait, I have an idea. Okay.
You can also, there's probably also items you can use, like we did before.
I know of a thing.
What thing do you know of that's a thing?
It's from NomadicCraft. I used them to troll Hun.
Oh, the aphorism tile, or whatever the frick it's
Right.
called. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Where'd you put them? Well, the problem is that a lot of the stuff in the previous parts of the ingredients are part of the next sets of ingredients. So you gotta like get lines going all over the place for what goes to where and the what now.
Where in the what now and the who's what?
That's what I said, yes.
Chat, save us. You're our only hope. Give us a drawing of how to make black steel.
Banana is insulted that I'm not looking at your butt, by the way.
I do have a pretty nice tail, I must admit.
She put so much work into that butt.
She did.
See, you're just choosing to not look at it.
Oh,
gave me a nice looking butt.
That's still not right, folks. Just
not really!
saying. That's not right. Today is a day of
I
not.
feel
right
like
now,
I should be more bothered about people looking at my butt.
You've been
Instead
waiting
of
for
just showing it off.
teasing people about it. Like, I wonder who's gonna notice all the work I've done.
I have no idea
I'm done.
where the aphorism tiles are put.
So technically, you had work done on your cookies, like
What?
plastic surgery or something. All right, never mind. Moving on. You guys started talking about it, and it got me going.
I only mentioned because I see Banane talking in chat, and I wanted to make sure I acknowledge that I saw
How do you
Banane.
Spell it, Pack.
IT.
Oh,
I need
okay. Those should be over in the pneumaticraft, those two chests that are set in front.
Really?
Or in the chest where the assemblers are. I remember seeing them. So look in the assembler chest and the pneumaticraft chest.
Assembler chest.
The one where the little assembly robot arms are.
Where the little...
I need to...
Oh! Oh!
Is that where they were?
That's where I made them, I think.
Sweet.
Well, maybe that's
I need
why I
to
saw
get-
them there.
You need a what?
I need to get rid of the blame command in my chat because it works slightly different from PAX in a way that's kind of a bad idea.
You can have
Oh,
my-
that.
let's
my-
talk about it.
My blame command randomly picks someone who is in the viewer list, which on accident makes it like the best raid. Sorry, not raid. Lurker calling out thing.
Yeah.
Ping, ping, ping.
Because all it does is just call out, okay, this person's in the viewer list, but they haven't been chatting. So it's kind of mean. I should get rid of that.
Ain't gonna work. You know, the aphorism tiles would be great if you could edit them, but you can't. So you need
Really?
to like figure it all out at one point. Yeah, they're stupid. I mean, they're beautiful except for the fact you can't change them.
I haven't used one of those in forever.
I've never
I
used
don't
one, so
understand
I don't
why
know
they
how
would make
work.
this really freaking cool item and then make it so you can't edit it. You need to like start from scratch.
Hi, lag. I will now go through this door again.
And again,
Um,
and again.
can you
and
copy
again.
pasta?
No.
Did Hun replenish the food stocks before she left?
I don't believe so, because she specifically asked back if he still needed it or if he was good, because she was going to go feed me and look.
No, no.
She was talking about like IRL.
Yeah. The refrigerator's
Oh.
full. I filled it. I didn't know if
Well,
you
you're
his
back.
belly was full.
And she's
Well-
back, by the way.
Yeah, you
Not
can.
really. I just
No.
She just peeked into mention.
well, no. I just put my headsets on. I thought, well, I'll eat and take a few bites, then go peek at her, and if you needed me or
But
something.
then I asked a
then
question only
the
you
first
could
thing
answer.
I heard when I put my headsets on was, "Did Hummer replenish the food?" And you said no. I'm like, wait, yeah, I did. Push the button, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna eat my dang dinner.
Okay.
Hey, hun.
Ah,
Hi.
hi. Natural is delicious.
Hi, Stub.
Yeah, look at this thing.
Wow, I am lagging because
5, 6, 7, 8.
yeah, my connection not so good. Yep.
Anymore.
But you can't
And
change
you
it.
just keep typing and typing and typing, and it'll just get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right. It'll always
But
fit.
that's all it'll do.
I
Quick
mean,
pack,
right
what's
clicking,
20
shift right
times
clicking.
24.
20 times 24,
480.
480. Why?
It's how much more industrial hemp we need.
Oh. You're obsessed.
I do question the sanity of covering every single water block with a balloon, but yeah, it's fine.
Why?
Well, Pack,
Fine.
you know why I'm obsessed?
Why?
That's a lot of balloons.
Because our reed farm currently has no reeds, meaning we currently have no power
Well,
generation until it's fixed.
I need
But-
user.
you should be able to just tell them to go, right?
Yeah, and it will continually go and continually try and plant and not actually do anything because there's air blocks for it to detect.
Okay, well, in those spots, just put something
Butterfly.
other. No, you need to have the freaking. All right. I will help you with the
Now you see why I'm
harvesting.
I
obsessed.
saw
Yeah. Yeah.
We're about done though. I've actually got it planted and growing a
What is
lot
it
of
you need?
hemp fiber.
I
So
don't like it.
We have a crap ton of hemp.
we do.
Yeah.
I thought we'd used it all.
No, I just looked at like a double chest full of it and it's a bunch of seeds too.
Oh, I know where she's talking.
In
the
the
leather
leather
shop.
room.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. Good job, honey.
Ooh, love you, baby.
Thank you, honey.
Welcome.
Hey, hon.
Hey, now I need.
Hon.
I
What?
think honey has some
Hon.
for a rainy day too.
What?
Hon.
What? What?
Thanks, hon.
Mr. Man.
I know. That's what makes it so much fun.
That's the
It's
whole
so
point, huh?
unladylike to be able to respond to you with my mouth full of delicious casserole.
Since when does that? Since when has
That's
being
the whole
unladylike ever stopped you for doing anything?
That I resemble that remark, and the truth hurts, Mr. Man. Metallica flower, shut your face. I don't have the camera on. I still have my Be Right Back screen, so at least nobody's seeing my mouth full of delicious fruit.
Does it look like you do when you're eating a truffle?
It ain't that good, baby.
Yeah, see, with the truffles, it's like that's unladylike to be making those expressions when you're eating truffles. That has never stopped you in the past.
From what I understand from what Honey has said, the only reason you can say that is because you've never had one of those truffles. If you had one of those truffles, we would understand. Okay, there we go. We are fully ballooned up.
So, is it possible to dye them now?
That would be what?
I can try. Give me just a moment.
I'm
to
just messing with you, man.
change
It's
the
fun.
programming.
I'm just messing with you.
Theoretically,
Oh,
it's
the
possible,
reaction.
but
The
Minecraft,
reaction was perfect. it
What do you do?
was like he cry laughed. It was awesome.
That sounds like me whenever I'm programming.
Wow.
This
Bunch of
isn't
weak
working.
steel dust over here.
here, let's see. Use. Okay, it's all set to
What about
I'm a
pie
watch-
to
chart getting
ignore all
beats?
that. So theoretically, you can dye one and try it.
Theoretically, I could, okay. Which side did it start from?
It actually starts from the nearest over here, so down one of the nearest ones.
Okay.
And the moment I place it, if it goes out and starts breaking, then we've got that. So it'll start somewhere over here. If it detects something that isn't in its do not break list, it'll break it.
What start from where?
The nearest, so this corner over here. But theoretically, it could be anywhere.
So right there.
Okay, so I'm going to place the breaker.
What?
1, 2.
That requires black steel dust. And weak red.
Alrighty.
I'm just doing
Fitting
all of
drone
them.
is
Not
out.
what I wanted.
Okay. But there's nothing for it to cut.
If it doesn't like that balloon, it will break it.
Oh, there we go.
Otherwise, it's going to start planting.
Well, I don't
So
see
we
it.
will find out shortly. Looks good. It's fine with them. Otherwise, it would have broke them.
Huh.
Okay, now I need to make another hard drive with stuff on it.
Robot, why are you putting stuff in there though?
EA, why are you putting stuff in there? Sometimes you have to use his name.
Wait, what?
Toaster, not robot.
Sorry, what? Was I being talked to?
Nope.
Was I being spoken to?
You're being talked about.
What was being said?
The constant unmuting by Hun. I love it. Hey, Hun.
Okay, Robot, you shouldn't be doing that yet.
There it is.
You can't do that. That's okay. I'm about to go get milliliter drink, and then I'll be back.
Oh, but you have you're on speaker, right? I know you're on speaker.
What am I on speaker?
You are on speaker? Because if you're on speaker, you're not on speaker. So I got to yell really loud to be audible through your headphones. Then.
That's not fair to your streamians, because I know what a big mouth you have.
I could turn down my volume to the streamians.
Hey, but what about us? You're the one who was pushing for the multi. It's like, well, but what if you're going ahead and trying to sabotage our streams?
Be right back. You're gonna get milliliter drink.
Okay, so it should go back, grab stuff, continue on. Please tell me it's working.
The problem is that right now, there's no reeds grown, so it's gonna take a long time for those to grow.
Where's the
Well, once they start growing, not as long as you'd think it would.
I just looked in one of the infusers here. There's 5,000 carbon in this infuser.
I know. What is up with that? Who put that much coal in there?
Stack of compressed carbon in there.
In the what?
Into one of the metallurgy things.
Infuser.
Somebody was doing something with the compressed coal and
That's how
decided,
you
oh,
make
I'll just put it all in
steel,
there.
So.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't have to use that one for anything else, because there ain't no way we're getting that out.
Yeah.
Oh, and that poppet thing that we use to clear stuff with, the way it's normally used is it pretty much takes the place of like a bucket for things that you can put fluids in and out of.
Okay.
That's how it's normally used.
So we didn't get enough iron last week, apparently, because it looks like we're completely out again. Fardale, you were doing the iron process.
We have 5 stacks of raw iron.
I'm back. I have
and 32 stacks of raw iron dust.
Can we get a quantifying key so we could actually see how much we have of these without walking up and staring at each one?
If that's a thing that can be done, feel free.
I was gonna say, are you
It doesn't
that
exist.
term out of your butt?
Of course not. Oh wait. No, doesn't exist.
Oh, my TNFC user is amazing. Okay, I haven't said it yet today.
Need a upgrade.
Ooh,
Okay, little collector bot, please work.
Oh, I'll tell you later. Never mind.
I think you might be looking at status upgrades.
Full.
Shows fill
in
level.
the newer version, there's a quantifying key. It'll actually put the number of items in it on there for you.
Well, this is 1.7. Good luck with that part.
Yeah, this one don't have that.
That should not surprise you at all.
Status upgrades, but I think it just puts a couple of little red lights on there, which is not super helpful. It's like gonna tell you if it's half full or completely full, or completely empty, I suppose. But it's not gonna tell you if it's got, 12 in it versus 30 in it or something like that.
Another thing I got to tell you, Pac.
Okay, what?
The other evening, there was a colossal crash glass breaking, and it was like, I guess it was in the morning. It woke Sky up. I was already on the computer and stuff, but anyway, the hood of our oven came tumbling down.
Huh? How?
I don't know, but Sir Twilight's pretty sure that he can get it up again, and we're just gonna be like, nope, that didn't happen. Nope. No, look, it's right there. It's right there. But for right now, it's sitting on the floor next to the oven.
Okay, the moment there are no more.
Because I ain't giving it no excuse not to give me back my. I'm sure there's already gonna be. Oh, there's wear on the driveway, and oh, there's
where on the drive? Did she actually use that one?
Well, in our lease was specified that there would be no oil or staining on the driveway. And their cracked driveway has become more cracked over the year. So I'm sure that that's going to come up. Anyway.
And you'll get blamed for the driveway being cracked.
Yes.
In New York.
It was wear and tear. Anyway. So yeah, that was a crash. And two things broke. An empty bottle of wine broke. That was just a pretty bottle. And my teapot broke.
Okay.
So I'm using when I found mine at a thrift store, I also found Dawn's at a thrift store. So since they live here, I'm like, well, I've been using Dawn's because I like mine better. So I've been using Dawn's. But yeah, making my tea reminded me that
these were
the big crash story. I am wearing the helmet of my enemy.
So I'm noticing that the reed farm is oddly lacking reeds.
Yep, it waits till there's no entities in there, and there's currently one jumping around right now painting balloons.
It's my fault?
I'm
hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Most things are, though.
It's okay. Go ahead and do what you need to.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No, I am leaving.
So hopefully, when everything is out of the area, it'll move on to.
Did you throw it on the ground to watch it slide?
Did he throw it on the ground and watch it slide?
Yeah, like play a game where he threw a thing off. I'm just trying to find out if it actually was his fault or if we're just doing the blame pack. Because I'm good with either.
Lyaj, I just left there because he can't be in the area.
Oh, I thought there was like a mob in there, which is why I wasn't doing it.
Oh
so
no,
I was gonna
it
go
was
kill
me. It was me.
That's what I'm hoping.
Does that mean we shouldn't go over there?
Would the mobs under the farm count?
It's a good question.
Shouldn't be in the area.
Okay, good. Good.
Oh,
this
I
hard
would
drive had
say there's
open
an
OS on
entity
it.
there somewhere.
No.
Batman.
Let me double check, make sure it's programmed correctly.
Do you have to have that much water? Yes, because they had to be around water.
Okay, I need to give this thing a BIOS.
Okay, so chopped. Wait until clear entity, any entity, I can change it. Let me change it to 10.
I stuck the landing. I walked the line. I walk the line. Hi, Steb.
Hon, there's things down here.
I know. You have yuppie boots. You have yuppie boots. Stop.
Hi, Steb.
I don't have yuppie boots, you jerk butt. And I only have 200 health.
Should have thought of that before you hussed me off of a fence, hon.
That was so rude, Mr. Man.
Look who's talking, Miss Lady. I'm not used to saying that. You're used to Mr. Man.
Well, Mr. Man rolls off the tongue. Miss Lady. Hey, lady. Jiminy crickets. Ah!
Fine, Missy woman.
Oba! Oba! I've got 60 health. I come in peace. Don't hurt.
Mario,
Yes.
Hi, stop.
do you still have those sticks?
Hi, stop.
Don't hurt me!
Hi, stop.
I have some.
Well, you're hitting. You're the
Yeah,
answer.
just
You're
have
the
one.
answer to the life, universe, and everything. Oh, you lost it. Hold on. Hi, stop. We gotta get you back there. Hi, stop. Oh, no,
Oh,
no,
geez,
you
that's
gotta
a
work your way back up to it again.
I went back and got
Oh,
more.
is this it? We're getting a punch battle. Hi, stop. Hold on. Hold still. Hold still.
No,
Well,
we're
you're hitting me a lot, so I gotta return it. Hi, stop.
No!
Hi, stop. Hi, stop.
Keep your hands off my person!
Hi, stop.
I give you no permission! Hands up! Hands up!
Okay, don't use hand. Gotcha. Hold on.
That hurt
You
my
need to
ears.
go do things! You need to go do things! Leave my ass alone!
There we go. Hopefully everyone has been adequately warned.
Now you gotta restart your game. Don't forget, hun. Otherwise, you won't be able to see what's going on.
Plebiscite just called out a parkour goddess, and then I fell down. Oh well, maybe not.
Dylan, did you put the rest of the sticks back?
That about right?
Oh, I'll do that.
I didn't see where she logged off.
Because I'm going to need a few
Would
more.
You're plotting against where I was? Oh, you! You killed me! Like Doom while I was offline?
I was just building a structure while in a specific location, hun. I know not what you speak of.
It's,
You
modern art.
are such a dirty, rotten liar. At least Liage buries me properly under the ground with a nice view of.
I
Earth.
just decided to build a thing. That's all. I'm gonna remove it just as quickly, but
Yeah, you go ahead and remove it.
okay. I think it does seem a little bit pretentious building out. a little
yeah,
ugly.
pretentious.
It's in my road.
It's in his road. You are such a yertle, Mr. Black.
Oh, X-Dub.
No, don't you! Oh, no! You stop it right
Why
now.
are you still hitting me? What? Fine.
You... because you took me from 280 health!
Hun, you just came up to a guy holding an axe and smacked him like 50 times. After I said X-Dub and I turned away and I did not do it, he was like, okay, smack, 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 smack. How are you so surprised that you got hit?
Hand.
After I said X-Dub.
We've had interventions on this. I have had hours of lectures on this. Open hand.
Yeah, you've had
broken
lectures.
cardinal
Pack
rules.
hasn't yet. How's he supposed to know?
Maybe his hand was open and the axe was glued to it.
Pack was the lecturer. Open hand, hon.
And he's
Open
supposed to
hand.
remember all this?
Voyage, you're gonna suck up my bits. No hoovering my bits.
I was so gonna walk away. I wasn't gonna hit her with the axe. It just comes up and starts smack, 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 smack.
No,
Ow,
you.
ow, ow, ears.
Ow.
You.
Why does that cause ears?
You are a
I'm
butt.
not being loud.
You're always loud.
Okay, I'm not being particularly loud for that. I don't know why that's peaking things.
I go with Mike.
Who's Mike?
I don't know, but he's connected to Ike. And they're delicious.
I have Mike and Ike's.
I know you do, which is why I said it. Han, stop hitting him and he won't axe you.
That is literally what I said.
Wolfman. And this is why I never mute, even when I nap.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's awesome. This is why I never mute even when I nap.
I'm gonna have another consolatory sip of my hot tea. And totally not think of strangling the rat as I squeeze my cup tightly.
Yeah, she's
Did I
totally
say
not
that out
thinking of
loud?
that. Totally not.
No, I was just enjoying the warmth of the cup. I was not at all thinking about strangling my best friend.
Why
Not
did
at
I
all,
just pick
Pat.
up a stack of reeds?
What am I still missing? Screen, keyboard, and inventory upgrade.
Firedale?
Life
Yeah, I
would be
know.
boring
It's
without
picking
the
up.
rat.
Don't worry. The collector box should also
No,
There
it
it
seems to
is.
drop a stack like at the door.
Oh, jeez.
at the very start.
A stack.
Yeah.
Before, outside of this area of reach. So it's not pick. I don't think it would pick it up.
And see, part of what it's doing is it's right clicking, and for some reason, it's deciding to right click and drop somewhere over here, and I can't figure out why.
Interesting. What's its area of effect?
If you go and look in the programmer right
Yeah, I know.
now,
I'm going to look right now.
yeah, you can set it to see the space that it's set to work with.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
And it shouldn't be set to right click out. Pretty much if it right clicks and can't place there, then it won't.
Why are we still
But it's
getting
really
water in
weird
the
that it's
barn?
dropping it.
Does this roof not count as a roof? Because we're getting water in the barn.
What kind of roof is it? Carpenter's blocks don't block rain.
Apparently.
Okay, what was I missing?
But
I was
it is
answering something in my
replanting, so
chat,
that's
I
good.
completely forgot what I was doing.
And it's
All
supposed
right.
to replant until it's done. The collector one is supposed to not move stuff until it's done planting.
Thank you for the dark fan host.
Can I just say the metal press is amazing?
Yes.
You can.
Yes, it is. It's glorious.
So I can use to turn the plates, the wrought iron things into the sheets, and then the sheets into the blocks, so that I can then make the hopper, all from the same machine.
Mm-hmm. Hot tea is like that. Well, it may be 9 degrees out
Or you can
there,
make a
but it's
hopper mold.
nice in my
Shush.
air conditioned room.
Either way.
And I have a beautiful infuser cup and some lovely loose tea. So, hot tea. I actually like having hot tea or cocoa or coffee or something when I go live because it's nice. It's just nice on your throat when you're talking nonstop.
Rah.
Yes.
You make double
What you
sheets by
doing there,
putting
Pat?
2 sheets into the sheet plate, right?
Correct.
What was that, Nasos?
What you doing?
I'm trying to show the area.
Killing Hun.
I just see you
Innocent
jumping back and
little
forth in
Hun.
front of me.
Yeah, I keep. Oh, now it's showing the area I was looking for.
Innocent little Hun getting
Oh.
murderized.
You know you can pick that thing up and bring it,
viciously.
right?
I mean, you can move it outside if you so desire.
Doesn't
but-
even deny it in Essos.
Sorry, what, huh?
You said, what was he doing? I said, he's been killing innocent little Huns mercilessly.
Oh.
I'm noticing that you have the area as one block below the grass as well for that.
Did I leave it down one?
You seem to be.
Alright, sticks.
Okay, that I would
That
like to
could
change.
cause a problem. Oh,
I didn't
no.
realize that I had left it there.
Quinn is trying to get into the container that has all the hair extensions. She's been licking the one little hair
And that's for
extension
the
that was
right
sticking out.
clicking one that you're looking at, Pack?
Yeah. I'm looking at Hold on, I'm going over there to look right now. I'm on any greater than 1 on the wait to chop replant thing. It's like the bottom one area.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where it's searching for entities.
On the replant part?
Yeah. Any entity greater than 1, that's just it searching. That's not it right-clicking. The use the right-click when after the waiting the replant. The actual replanting part is where it's dropping 1 for some reason.
Firedale?
Yes, honey.
If and when you have further need for hemp fibers, and we're out in the, because there's still over a chest full in here, and we're out. Just FYI, my castle in the sky has also got like 6 stacks.
No, that's
yeah.
Those are supposed to be there. You saved those.
Those could be needed at some point. I'm just telling him if he needs. Combining up, actually, we do have another double chest. Damn near.
There we go.
Okay.
But if you need us, yes. If you need us.
You went all the way across. I thought you were gonna fall in.
Yeah.
Dang, nice layout.
Okay. Think I saw the right one, and you are right. It's not 1 block down.
Yeah. See, the way that it works is it right-clicks, and if it can't put a block there, it puts 1 in the nearest spot. But the weird thing is, none of them should be valid for it to right-click there. I don't know why it's dropping it. It didn't do that in my single-player testing at all.
Well, obviously, I have no idea.
But if it's just dropping 1 stack,
would go back.
that's fine.
Where'd the chestnut wood go?
Because the collector will eventually pick it back up.
Chestnut wood is being used to make charcoal.
Is there a...
Okay.
Do you happen to see the little one in there that is right-clicking replant pack?
I'm having a hard time to translating what all the things are.
No, I mean, you're currently out there in it looking around.
Uh-huh.
It should be planting still.
There's one out here.
We're
Okay.
still here. TFC Tuesday is a long-running thing. This is true.
Oh yeah. How many years?
Lot.
Lot.
Make it sound like it's been too many.
All the years.
Well, pretty much since he's been streaming.
Well,
Started
okay,
off as a
okay.
single player.
How many years is multiplayer TFC
Well,
Tuesday?
I mean, probably 6 months after he started on his single player world, we ended up doing the multi. So
No, I went for like a full year on single player, I'm pretty sure.
okay.
That sounds about right.
At least a full year.
Because you were also still doing it when we were doing multi too. You are still doing TFC stuff on your own. Just
Where was I?
Anyway.
All right.
as new things came out, you were checking things. Just...
Oh, well, yeah.
Where is the little guy?
I saw him a minute ago.
As long as he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, it's all good.
Can't help you on that one. I don't know what he's supposed to be doing. I just see him walking around. I see him flying back and forth.
I want to say like 2.5 years, but I honestly don't know. And our seasons have spread
See,
out.
if it was an actual entity, it would be... I mean, if it was the actual block, we could see it.
Okay, I see him.
Easier because it'd be bigger.
He's right here. He's doing nothing.
They're like a...
Okay, he's trying to right-click, so the other one must have fed in before it was ready. So we need to manually fix this until it gets there.
These skins are like a painting when you pop them off. These flat all over the place.
Well, now that you actually know the entity number that you use, do you need them to break the bottom one?
The entity number I use, what do you mean?
Well, the reason that you're making them break the bottom one is because they couldn't find the right block before. Because one block was the TFC ID and one block was the vanilla ID.
No, there's no way to put in the other ID, and it's still overriding it. It's because when you have the item in your hand, it's a different one.
Right.
It's like the stairs. You know, the stairs is one ID in your hand, but
yeah, I get it.
13 different ones.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So now I still need it to break the bottom one so that it can find it amongst it. Pretty much what it does, or supposed to do, is that one goes around and breaks everything. Then it waits. The collector one goes around, collects everything, and puts it in the drawer. And then the one collecting is supposed to wait until the entire area has been replanted, and then it moves them from the drawer up into the chest. That's what's supposed to happen. But because of the way that we had to get them started, it had started moving stuff from the drawer into the chest immediately, so we've lost some reeds, and so the other one can't finish replanting yet. But hopefully after the first round hiccup, it should work. Hopefully.
We any jet?
Yeah, right.
The jet is in the forge room. I think it's the bottom barrel along the wall. There's a 4-stack tall of barrels.
Why, thank you. Oh, wow. That's not much jet.
I did use quite a few for dispenser upgrades.
For the record, the forgery is not terribly organized. There could be important things you need that's just sort of willy-nilly, because I don't know what all goes with what, so I haven't really...
Mm-hmm. Why is everyone always hitting me?
You yell at everybody!
And the one that...
Welcome. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
It's a pack
Hi.
thing.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
And the one that breaks stuff pack is also the one that plants stuff. So it pretty much breaks stuff, then it waits until the collector has collected everything. And then after it has, it goes to the drawer, picks up reeds, and does that over and over until it's done planting. And then it will put the rest back in the drawer for the collector to move. Until it finishes planting, it's going to continuously go over there, try and pick up items, and then come back out and right-click.
I trust you got the thing going right.
Well, I trust I have it going right. As far as if it actually works right or not is a different story entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get it. Okay, so that.
So do we have chickens yet?
Nope.
I didn't mean to leave the server. Jeez.
There's a sign over here that says we should probably get chickens around 390 negative 7750.
Oh, hey, Meteor.
That's Coop.
Why do you have a specific number like that?
It's on the to-do list sign.
It's where you put to make the coop pack.
Oh, okay. That's the
coordinates
location.
for the coop.
It looks like it's saying that's where chickens are.
No, that's right at the chicken coop.
I may have a volunteer to pick up.
That was funny, Meter. Hey, there you go.
Well, that's what it looked like it said.
MJ Evans says the robot wants more reeds to plant.
Right. That's why I'm over here manually planting. It'll keep going around and around and around until it's entirely filled.
Holy
And then that should start the cycle.
Holy room.
That's why I'm over here manually breaking them to replant the missing area. Because if I take the robot out to make it stop and then put it back in, the first step is go through and break everything. So it's going to break all the reeds and hiccups. So.
Want to see something amazing, guys? Over in the workshop? In the factory?
Sure.
The
It's
factory?
totally amazing.
Is this gonna be one of those cases where it's like anti-climax, like you're sitting? I'm
over at the trees right now. I'm hoping that this isn't.
Oh yeah, no, it's
this is a Nessos we're
wonderful.
talking about here.
I'm here.
It's going to be amaze balls.
Can you see the upgrade to the drawers? Don't they look awesome? Well, only one of them.
Did you put in the number thing?
Are you talking about the charger I put there?
No, upper right corner. Can you see it? Okay, stand back here.
I see it.
And then look in the upper right corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tiny red speck means we have a tiny red speck worth of wrought iron. And that took, I don't want to talk about how much that took jet and redstone torches and like real stone, not smooth stone, and to make that.
You got
fabulous.
So there's no quantifying key, but
is it the redstone upgrade that you did?
That's the two.
Status upgrade to type 2.
Status upgrade 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So it is what we want, but it's not particularly cheap.
It's not
and when I made it,
it's not that expensive.
It's not terrible, but when I put it in, I stood here and I right-clicked it, and you can't see it at all from here. It's completely invisible, and I went, what the heck? You gotta like back away, and oh yeah, there it is. One little bitty red dot. It's great. Wonderful.
Okay, now I need to give it a keyboard and screen.
Okay. Oh, MJ Evans just gave me a hint in chat. I have a stack of reeds in my inventory.
Yeah, I was about to read that. Y'all were talking, but yeah.
Do you have any flint?
Where do I put them?
Your inventory.
I need a bunch of paper.
We need a bunch of reeds first.
I need paper.
There's some paper in the storage.
There's a stack and a half of paper in the storage room. There might be 2 stacks of reeds in here too.
I don't know why people don't check the storage room.
I'm carrying paper. I'm also carrying paper.
You seem to be carrying everything in your pockets.
Well, and they so threw it at me earlier.
Well, you wanted. Yeah,
Here.
true. I did.
Pockets of wonder.
Blame the rat.
Well, are they in your inventory?
No, they're in Lodge's.
Now.
Oh, it's all
That's
gone
what
now.
you asked.
Do you still have reeds packed?
2. I put the rest inside the drawer thing next to the chest.
Do you want more reeds?
So good.
Because there's two stacks of reeds in the storage room too.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I would leave those.
The freaking storage room.
I would leave those in the storage room.
Well, but if you're replanting the farm, then you know.
I've gone in there and grabbed it for random paper, and I figured if people needed something here and there, they'd be able to have some.
I'm still trying to get used to the organization of the storage room. I'm still getting used to that. Like,
meaning you don't like it?
Like mech crap and micro blockies.
Oi! It's clearly labeled with a little flare.
Forestry thingies.
It could be worse. It could be thingies.
Oh, there's lighting stuff.
Is the word lighting clear? Yes. Is the word forestry clear? Yes. Micro block ease? Yes. You can totally see what they are. Do not blame my silly little words as I'm doing endless storage sorting on I can't get used to what you're doing because she added a couple of letters.
Random machine bits and crap.
Block above the reed farm.
Yes, because there are they don't go under any other category, but they're machine type things.
There was a block above the reed farm I broke earlier. Yes.
Firedale suggested that
grapple
it'd be
block.
random machine bits.
In the
I
reed
just
farm.
added crap.
And I like how there's an entire chest for rotten flesh.
Yeah, there's a lot of it around here. You people stink.
I didn't realize it was a thing. I'm sorry.
And Pete.
Well, it was mostly just for swinging around silly. But at that one moment to get out of the reed farm.
I'm sorry. I thought that was deposited there by a tornado.
That would be a good theory.
Because it was just like a random block in the air.
MJ Evans loves how I named Bibliocraft exactly because it has all the pretty shinies she wants. Well, I named a lot of them exactly. Hi, Mama V. But endless hours of shorting and crap, you get bored. You know what's funny? I didn't realize I did the stuff. I didn't realize I put the extra H in the lighting stuff.
You didn't realize that?
I did not. I didn't do it intentionally. And then I look back at the sign. I'm like, oh crap! I leaving it.
And why is there I'm a pack rat and I throw stuff away. And there's a box of doors. That's Hun is now distracted.
No, I'm just letting Sky know that she's got to arrive. It's not me, so she's aware.
So you're distracted.
No,
I'm not distracted. I'm just doing something else.
I'm multitasking, and that's because we had those damn doors multiply.
Right. They're stupid cheap. There is some things that are stupid cheap and don't really need a box. That's all. That was all I was saying for that part.
Well, she's just saying where they were multiplying.
Anyway, time to restart my recordings.
So close.
Oh, X'd up?
I can dream about it if I don't do it.
X'd up?
Listen to them all questionable. Can we axe them? Can we?
Weren't there laws in the past that said if you thought something, then it was as bad as doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, thought crime?
X'd up! No.
Like a...
I didn't do it!
At the last second you said
Oh! Oh! I get one back! I get one back! Oh, come here, hon! Come here, hon!
No!
Axa!
No!
Axa!
You yelled off the roof yelling Axa!
Axa!
Last possible second pulled it!
I knew you'd go to your place, that's awesome!
I just blocked with my... No! Oh,
you just hit me again!
I shut the door in your face! I did not hit you!
No, you did! No, you definitely did!
I was shutting the door fast!
With the left hand! You use the left button. Yes, it was! And it got you a double stub, because you got me a double stub.
You jumped at me yelling high axe from a roof right onto my person. I just put my axe up in defense, and you ran into it.
I didn't even get close to you.
Can you not? Never mind.
Yeah, Mama, you can hear her in the background. She's head dinner.
Oh, we're peeking, huh? Evidently, I'm doing a lot of peeking. I'm sorry to all the peoples that were listening when it was peeking. Why is what's with my headphone lately? I don't understand.
So, question.
Why are you always peeking lately? All right,
what's your question?
How do I go about placing a pressure plate on these covers without ruining the aesthetic?
I was trying to